How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy. Welcome to another video, and in this one I'll be showing you my gaming and entertainment setup with Philips Hue. To make this happen, Philips Hue sent over the new Gradient Lightstrip, a couple of B22 bulbs, Philips Hue Bloom, Philips Hue HDMI sync box, and a Philips Hue Bridge to get them all connected to my network and my phone app to control and customize them how I like it as well. Now, I'm already a Philips Hue user with two Philips Hue Play Lightbars and one E27 light bulb in my lamp in the corner, as you can see, and adding them to the setup made my entertainment area even more immersive visually than it already was. With all my lights, it means watching videos on YouTube or watching movies in general, and gaming on my new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X makes me feel the content even much more better than when I didn't have any of the lights installed at all. For example, watching a movie, you can see the gradient light strip synchronizing with the visuals and games I'm playing thanks to the new Philips Hue HDMI sync box. Playing Spiderman Miles Morales makes hanging out in New York City a lot more immersive, and playing Forza Horizon 4 makes me feel the need for speed. Watching some YouTube videos, you can really see the lights come to life, moving from left to right, and even some of the individual lights reacting to what's on the screen as well. In the box, you have everything you need to get started, like the cables, the plugs, and for the gradient light strip, some brackets you can stick on the back of your TV to keep them in place. Installation is very easy as well. You just have to put your bulbs in place and position them where you'd like them to be. You then need to download the Philips Hue app and the Hue Sync app as well, and within minutes you're good to go. The Philips Hue Gradient Light Strip can be purchased for a 55-inch TV, 65-inch, and the biggest, which is the 75-inch TVs as well. The mounting brackets comes with a double-sided 3M sticker that you can easily remove should you need to mount it on a new TV another day. After putting all my bulbs in place, the gradient light strip attached to the back of my TV, and then plugged it in as well, the next thing I did was set up my Hue HDMI sync box. On the box, you get one HDMI port to connect to your TV and 4 ports for your peripherals. So I've plugged in my Skybox, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Apple TV. Don't worry, you don't have to remember where you've plugged everything in, because you can go back in the app and rename them as you wish to do so. The final bit of the setup is the app. So download the Hue Sync app and the Hue apps as mentioned before, and these are free to download on iOS or Android. The first thing I then did was rename my HDMI ports, like I said earlier, so it's easy for me to recognize and control them. So I've got them all set up in order. I've then set up my entertainment area, and in the entertainment area you can set the position of your lights and even the heights. So the main room lights, for example, I have on my ceiling is quite high up, so I've adjusted that accordingly. Once you've added the lights and configured the positioning, the Hue HDMI sync box will be able to distribute the light effectively and accordingly. Now onto the Hue Sync app. This is where you can select what you're watching, so video, music, or gaming, so that the intensity is synchronized with what you're watching. So you don't want to be watching a movie and it feels like there's a party in the room. Of course, you can also control this manually to suit your preference. You can also adjust the brightness or stop it completely if you wish to do so. In the settings, you can also set up your voice assistant services from Amazon or Google, and you can also set up your TV remote control as well with it. You can also configure automatic control settings. So for example, when you switch on devices connected to the Hue HDMI sync box, you can switch on your TV automatically as well. And for automatic synchronization, you can go into video signal detection. So when you switch on your devices, for example, my Skybox, it will automatically start syncing. One setting I do have on also is Dolby Vision enhanced compatibility settings. Because my devices support Dolby Vision, I enable this in advanced sync settings, so it activates when I'm using those devices. Back to the Hue app, I can also customize the light colors and scenes to my preference. So you can see my bedroom and my living room are all set up here. So my living room is also my entertainment area, so I can change things to suit that preference. In here, I can also flip the lights on and off, select a room to control each light, and set the scene. You can also create your own scene or use one of the default ones, like I often use Savannah sunsets in the living room and night light in the bedroom when I go to bed. Of course, you can also adjust the individual lights too. At the bottom, you have routines where you can configure what happens. So for example, when I'm at home or away, which is pretty cool. It means when I'm approaching my house, the lights can come on automatically for me. In the settings also, you can organize rooms, add new lights or change their names, and set up accessories and more. Okay, enough chat about setup process. Let's see what this thing can actually do. As I'm watching the video, you can see that the lights are changing with what I'm watching from left to right, and even individually as well. It's like surround sound for your eyes. Now to gaming, playing Avengers, you can see the lights changing, and even when playing Assassin's Creed, you can see the effects changing as I'm gaming too. It's very intuitive and responsive to what you can see on the screen, so it changes with what I'm watching on the screen with no latency. The Philips Hue HDMI sync box also supports Dolby Vision, 4K and HDR10+. You can also add up to 10 Hue lights to your entertainment area, so you can go as crazy as you want with it. If there are any improvements I'd like to see, would be that I would like to see the Philips Hue app and the Philips Hue Sync app all combined into one in the future, so I don't have to go between two different apps to control my settings. So that's everything for my gaming and entertainment setup with Philips Hue, guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and all relevant links will be in the description area, including pricing and availability. But in the meantime, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you do subscribe, share it as well, hit that like, and hit that bell notification as well, so you'll be one of the first people to know every time I upload a new video up on the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.